everyone. So today we're here for a new episode, we can say, of ITL Alumni interviews. Our guest today is Asselya Sekorova. I hope I pronounce your name well. So my name is Claudia Lupoli. I'm currently an intern at ITL Group in the marketing division. And today I'm going to moderate this interview. We are also joined with Irene Pepe, who is my tutor, and also the communication and marketing manager at ITL Group. So Irene and I are both in Budapest right now, but where are you calling from?
Well, I'm originally from Kazakhstan, from the biggest city of Kazakhstan. It is Almaty. I've born there in the suburbs, and I've studied there. I lived there until the last 3 years, because the last almost three years I live here in Italy, in Rome, in Marino. So I studied here in Italy.
Okay, so let's start with the first question for you today. So I would ask you just to introduce yourself, in particular, what did you study, in general, your work experience right now or in the past. So just a quick introduction for our viewers.
I'm 33 years old. I lived and worked in Kazakhstan, as I said before. But the last 10 years of my work experience before coming here in Italy, I worked as a marketer, mostly as a project manager for mobile and web projects, as a part of teams, of creative teams, of technical teams. My bachelor degree is in computing and software. However, I had never worked as a programmer, but it was very useful for me to be able to speak with my colleagues from IT department in the same language, to be able to understand them. So sometimes, but then I decided to move on and to work on my English, and I passed my tests in English, and I enrolled in Italy, in LUMSA. It is a private university in Rome. In marketing and the digital communication master's degree program, and I graduated recently in December of 2021. My topic was it's like a joke of the life. I think my topic was on nostalgia marketing and consumption in the Commonwealth of Independent States, which is very related to the Soviet Union. And as we know now it's like a very frequent topic that is appearing in our information field. That's it. Now I'm searching for new job opportunities here in Italy, or maybe abroad in remote.
Okay, so when did you do your internship in ITL Group?
Internship was started in March of 2021 and finished in May. It was 3 months, and it was very great experience to meet people, to be like the last 2 years of my studying. I was, of course, I was in group, but it was the complicated time when we all been on COVID and situation, and the study was in remote, and it's like we felt like very apart from each other. Yeah. So this experience was very warm. To feel myself as the part of a team, it was a great, really.
So you think it's an option that young people and young graduates should take into consideration the fact of doing an internship, especially an internship abroad? Do you think it's important?
Well, of course, we should consider the specific situation of the student, like if he is in need of working in paid position, of course. But the internship, I think, especially when you are in academic field, like you are not graduated yet, it's crucial because you could be able to apply your knowledge, because once, of course, the once you will study, you will have your marks. It could be high or low or an average, but of course another thing is to be able to apply them in the practice. So I think for the young graduates, it is a great opportunity to understand maybe even in which field they want to go deeper, because the internship is a great opportunity to see the field. There are different areas of marketing itself, so you should like find something that fits you, and maybe it is a job of your life. Who knows?
Yeah, you're right. And what, in your case, specifically in your case, do you think are the skills that you learned during your time, during your internship here at ITL Group, that are now useful in your job or in the jobs that you had before?
I think it's very, very useful because first of all, it's more from the communication part. Because when you are studying in English and you have your books, you have your lectures, and it's one type of language. And when you are communicating with colleagues, or you are doing an interview with somebody you are meeting once, firstly in your life, and it's another thing. So for me, it was very useful from the point of being able to communicate, to speak, and especially to write the thoughts, because I am okay with writing. Like I'm passionate in writing in Russian as my mother tongue. But for me, it was challenging to mirror my abilities in English, and from this point, it was very useful.
And if I may interrupt, you made it in a great way, so it was a big success. So I also hope that it was useful for you, because
it was indeed.
Great. So just let's change a little bit the topic. So when you said at the beginning, where you introduced yourself, you said that right now you're working as a freelancer, but you're looking for a job in general. But since our platform, so ITL Alumni in general, was created to kind of bridge, as a bridge between the, would say, older working generation and the new people that will enter the job market. Do you think that now young people, especially in this time, in this historical time, should consider freelancing as an option, but also like different styles of work, like remote working or smart working, as we call it today?
Maybe I have in this point a bit like old type thinking, because I'm sure that it is at least for the start point, you should go to the office and meet people. I think it's crucial. and then you can reorganize yourself and put your skills in a remote, in freelance or smart working. But since it is about the communication at the first place, you should go and meet people at first.
I would want to forward this question to Irene as well, since you share this kind of work experience with Asselya, like being a freelancer or being a digital nomad, as you often describe yourself as. So what do you share? Do you agree with the Asselya point of view?
I do agree, because I think that having, let's say, work experience in an office or in a company will help you understanding how to deal with the clients, and maybe it will also give you some practical knowledge that you wouldn't have in a different ways on how the companies work and who are the people in charge. And so when you have to work with another company, you have already an example in your mind of the way a company can be structured and who you should get in touch with to have approval for some materials. So I think it's very useful. And in my experience, after my 2 internships, one in Italy and one in New York, I started working as a freelancer because I already had some hands-on experience thanks to my no-profit organization where I volunteered and worked for 8 years. So I think that I was able to be a freelancer also because I had a group to work with, an organization where I learned. But of course, it's it's not mandatory. Maybe people can just start their freelancing experience right off after the degree. But if they could choose, I think you need to feel a bit more stronger about yourself and your skills to before going to the market as a freelancer. Also because it's not that easy to know, I think, then how to do your budget, your business proposal, and maybe that part, if you start after the university, it would feel so overwhelming that you should feel a bit more confident about yourself before going alone.
I can agree with both of you in a way, but in general, I think that many young people will see could see the fact of working remotely as a new, more modern way. Maybe the fact of being able to travel and to be more independent, even economically speaking. For many young people, this is becoming more and more of an option. Maybe I speak just for myself. And maybe Irene right now is
you're not, and you mentioned traveling and being independent. I think it's a great opportunity, and it's very important that after, let's say, thanks to the pandemic, we were forced to be to make more choices about the health system and tax system for remote workers, and now it's a conversation that all companies are having, and it's normal to talk about remote job, remote team leading, and I think it's an opportunity for people that like and can travel and work independently. So I think that it's definitely appealing also for the younger generation, but it was also appealing to me a few years ago. And now we will see if this trend of remote work will help make that kind of life also easier from a fiscal and health point of view. And Asselya, may I ask you, what is the job position that you are aiming to right now?
I understood from my experience that I'm more interested in product marketing, much more than in in other fields of marketing. So I'm very passionate about user experience, about the creating of the product from scratch. So now I didn't stop to study. I'm studying some additional things which could be helpful in managing the projects, like agile framework, because nowadays I think it's crucial to know this thing. Of course, we worked with it before, but as I'm now understanding it, it's like it was another type of agile. So yeah, and I also can say that I think I want to go deeper in some other fields as well, because before I worked as a marketer in general, as a manager more, with the team of people for the directions. But I'm very interested in CEO as well, and the search engine marketing. So I'm going to like to renew my certificates in AdWords and in analytics, at least to be able to demonstrate the presence of knowledge. Because as I am a foreigner in this new market, it's like it's an easy task to demonstrate your portfolio, because it is mostly in Russian or in Kazakh, and since people can't understand it, which is written, is done, it's like some kind of strange for them.
Yes.
So I want to like to be able to at least to have the justification of knowledge that
yes, I think you're doing right. A certificate with Google AdWords or Google Analytics is useful.
Yeah, but I want to like to be able to work in Italian market, and now I'm improving my Italian as well. So
next time we do the interview in Italian.
Yeah.
I hope. Yeah. I can say that the hands-on practical knowledge that you are obtaining now, it's crucial. And also I want to say that it's very essential as well to study, to be like to obtain from your academic background as much as possible, because it's applicable. It's really applicable in life, in your work.
That's a really good tip. I like it.
Yeah.
And I think that I remember perfectly your analytical skills. They impressed me at the time, and so I think also it's good that you are going to pick the market where you would like to work, and I hope they will realize soon how good would be to have you in the team. So really good luck for your job applications.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great. So I think this chat today was very inspiring, and I'm sure that many people will appreciate this type of topics that we've talked about. And I would like to thank Asselya for joining us, and Irene as well. Thank you very much to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, girls, for this opportunity. See you.